Liverpool now closely pursuing a fantastic alternative to Isak, who will score 165 career goals. Liverpool gets green light for £80 million summer transfer as search for a striker heats up. Attention fans! Liverpool wants to sign the best striker in the world after Salah's contract renewal. Hello, Reds fan! Let's check out the latest news from the world's greatest club. According to Football Insider, Liverpool is closely monitoring the situation of Ollie Watkins, Aston Villa's forward, amid growing doubts over the viability of signing Alexander Isak from Newcastle United. The Merseyside team is aware that the Isak transfer, a sought-after name by several elite clubs, may not be as advantageous as initially thought. This is partly due to the circumstances surrounding the potential deal, along with other financial and strategic factors that could make the negotiation more difficult. In a scenario where the signing of the Swedish striker does not materialize, Liverpool is considering alternatives, with Watkins appearing as a solid option. The potential transfer of Marcus Rashford to Aston Villa, which is getting closer to completion, could further facilitate Watkins' departure. Since the forward has been benched in recent weeks, his position in Villa's starting lineup has become uncertain, potentially opening up an opportunity for him to seek new challenges. Liverpool, aware of this situation, sees the opportunity to further strengthen their attack, and Watkins, with his versatile playing style and goal-scoring ability, seems like an ideal option for the Reds. Under the leadership of Arne Slot, Liverpool has shown impressive performance, heading toward their second Premier League title in the modern era. Slot has been praised for revitalizing the team, making it more cohesive and dynamic. With high expectations for the 2025-26 season, Liverpool aims to excel in both the Premier League and European competitions. While Virgil van Dijk and Mohamed Salah have been key to their success, concerns arise over Trent Alexander-Arnold's potential transfer to Real Madrid, which would be a significant loss. This could disrupt the team's tactical balance, prompting the need for a quick solution. Arne Slot and his staff are focused on reinforcing the attack, with Ollie Watkins, a consistent goal scorer, emerging as a strong option. Additionally, rumors surrounding Luis Diaz's possible sale to the Saudi Pro League could provide financial room for further reinforcements. The 2025 and 26 season is crucial for Liverpool's future, and Slot is working to ensure the team remains competitive at the highest level. Liverpool's search for a reliable center forward has gained new momentum, with Football Insider reporting that Eintracht Frankfurt has given the green light for the club to pursue Hugo Ekitike, but the transaction would require a considerable sum of £80 million. For a team with a reputation for careful recruitment, under the leadership of Michael Edwards and more recently Richard Hughes, this amount represents a significant test of commitment, especially in a summer window where several positions require reinforcements. Ekitike, who had a promising start at PSG and rebuilt his career in the Bundesliga, has established himself as one of the most dynamic forwards in the German league. At 21, his movement, athletic ability, and technical talent make him an excellent option for Arne Slot's high-intensity playing style, which urgently requires more consistency in attack. The need for a reliable striker at Liverpool is both a tactical and practical matter, given the irregularity of Darwin Núñez and Diogo Jota's recurring injuries, which have limited his availability on the field. Jota, while solid when available, struggles to maintain a run of games, while Núñez, although present, has shown a lack of consistency in his decisions and finishing. Ekitike, although still in the process of maturing, has already demonstrated flashes of his elite potential in both leagues he has played, being quick, lanky, and with a natural ability to position himself well for goal opportunities. Frankfurt seems willing to sell, making the negotiation more about price than resistance. Football Insider's report mentions that if Liverpool meets the asking price, Ekitike will be theirs. Liverpool's decision to invest £80 million will depend on Arne Slot's tactical vision, Richard Hughes' value assessment, and the transfer market's behavior. However, it is clear that Ekitike would not just be an addition to the squad, but a player destined to lead the attack. Although Ekitike's name may not have the same glamour as other targets like Isak or Lautaro Martinez, he represents a promising bet. His youth and the success he has already achieved in top European leagues are reasons for optimism. Considering the likely departure of Núñez and Jota's inconsistency, Liverpool needs a standout striker, and Ekitike could be that solution. If the club truly believes in his potential, investing £80 million could be a smart move, especially when compared to market prices. Slot needs a forward he can rely on, and the management should urgently support this need. While Ekitike may not be the perfect player today, he has everything to become one with the right guidance. Liverpool should act quickly before other clubs take the lead. Liverpool stands out as one of the clubs showing strong interest in signing Paris Saint-Germain star Ousmane Dembele during this summer's transfer window, according to Caught Offside. With the 20th Premier League title nearly secured, and the team preparing for another period of significant changes in the market, the 2025-26 season promises to be a milestone for the Reds under Arne Slot's leadership. After a relatively modest transfer window last summer, when Liverpool spent only £12.5 million, the club is now preparing to further strengthen its squad, with a focus on the attacking sector following Mohamed Salah's contract extension and the likely departure of Darwin Núñez. Furthermore, Luis Diaz's situation remains uncertain, making the signing of a quality forward an absolute priority for the club. Despite Liverpool's genuine interest, the biggest challenge in securing Dembele may be PSG's reluctance to part with their star player. The Parisian club, which has undergone a series of changes in recent years with the departure of figures like Neymar and Lionel Messi, has found in Dembele the key player for their long-term project, especially with the coveted Champions League in sight. Luis Enrique's team advanced to the final of the European competition after a dramatic 5-4 aggregate victory over Aston Villa in the quarter-finals. And Dembele, who has been widely praised for his exceptional performance, being described as the best in the world by a Sky Sports analyst, has been a key player in this success. With 32 goals in 42 games this season, he has established himself as one of Europe's top players and is a serious candidate for the Ballon d'Or. However, PSG is determined to keep Dembele in their squad and is preparing a contract renewal offer, making a transfer to another club a considerable challenge. This means that, despite Liverpool's interest, it will be difficult to convince the French team to release their star, especially given Dembele's importance in PSG's scheme, both in national and international competitions. If the transfer does indeed go through, the 27-year-old forward could be a valuable addition to Arne Slot's team. Able to play both on the wings and in the center of attack, Dembele has the ideal profile to bolster Liverpool's front line and provide an offensive power option that is currently lacking. His arrival could represent an evolution compared to the more inconsistent options of Diogo Jota and Darwin Núñez, both of whom have had ups and downs throughout the season. Furthermore, Dembele would bring more balance to Liverpool's attack, making the team less dependent on Mohamed Salah, who has been one of the team's main figures. With the future of some key players up in the air and a promising transfer window ahead, Liverpool seems ready to take an important step in its overhaul, focusing on signing a top-tier forward. The addition of Dembele, although challenging due to PSG's resistance, could be a crucial strategic move for Liverpool to pursue more titles next season, both in the Premier League and European competitions. The interest in the Frenchman shows the club's ambition to reinforce with world-class players, hoping to ensure that the team remains competitive in the global football scene. Thank you very much for watching until the end. See you next time.